The President has directed all local authorities to include climate change adaptation and mitigation strategies into their medium-term plans. Akufo-Addo says this is part of overall measures to tackle it. At the second Africa Climate Change Summit in Accra, President Akufo-Addo said the urban and local authorities have a critical role in fighting the global menace. He also reminded African leaders that fighting climate change is not the sole preserve of environmental and climate experts.
Though the discourse on climate change has different dimensions, the most important aspect of it is that the majority of nations across the world have committed to tackling it by, quote, reducing the current global temperature to a 2 degrees Celsius minimum, well below pre-industrial levels, and pursuing efforts to limit the temperature increase to 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels, unquote. That is why Ghana's nationally determined contributions, NDCs, towards combating climate change have been fully incorporated into government's coordinated program for economic and social development policies 2017 to 2024 to facilitate their implementation. Indeed, all local authorities have been directed to address climate change adaptation and mitigation actions within their medium-term development plans. This is to reaffirm the critical role urban and local authorities play in addressing climate change actions at the local level. It is important also to note that actions as implemented by local authorities are executed in the framework of the national priorities of climate actions in Ghana. We are committed to reducing Ghana's carbon footprints and have thus taken the decision to increase the renewable energy component of our energy mix to 10%, up from 1% by 2020. The target is to install 200 megawatts of distributed solar power by 2030 in both residential and non-residential facilities and in state agencies in order to reduce government's dependence on power represented by fuel fossils. Jubilee House, the seat of the presidency, will soon be powered by solar energy as an example to other institutions or public buildings.